Good afternoon, everybody. This is Dr. Myra Tatum Salcido with the University of Texas Permian Basin, and you are in my English 1302 online course. Don't panic. It's 7 weeks. It's intense. That means you might have almost 2 weeks of assignments in every week. But I'm trying to adjust the task schedule right now to give you a little bit of breathing room. Some people are already concerned because there's so many things due July 3rd, which is Saturday. Most every week, things will be due by Saturday at midnight. So don't let the clock run down. It actually shuts at 11:59 Canvas time. It might not be the same minutes you have. So don't wait till 11 o'clock to get started or 15 minutes before the box closes and the assignment shuts. If you have an emergency of any kind, just let me know as soon as you can, and I will try to work with you. But I have to say there's not much wiggle room within 7 weeks. It's very intense. But like I said, don't panic. The first week you see a lot of July 3rd due dates. That means you should get started today. And some of them are easy things. One of them is to authenticate who you are. All you need to do, and I should have had my ID card out here, but is take a JPEG, a selfie, something with you holding up your ID card to the screen so I could read it and see it next to your face. That's one assignment done in the box. And so, it's kind of easy. The second one is easy only if you've taken an online course before. That's the online orientation. It teaches you how to navigate, how to respond, how to reply, how to submit assignments, and things like that in Canvas if you're new to the online realm in Canvas. So you should probably try to do that first before you try to submit things so you don't get frustrated. I know time is of the essence for everybody. But you committed to this and we can get through it. Yes. So if you've done the online orientation, all you have to do is send me a screenshot through Canvas email of your certificate or PDF, submit a PDF, upload picture of your certificate. Because once you complete the online orientation, even if it was last year, your certificate will still be there. So just send me that. That's 100 points. Another assignment done before July 3rd. So the syllabus, it's long. Some things you need to pay attention to are that 20 pages are due in the course. And that does not mean a 20-page paper, but you have to have written 20 pages by the end of the course. So the first paper, Martin Luther King Jr. on his letter from Birmingham jail is 4 to 5 pages. Second paper, the big one, I'm going to make a separate video for you guys on the research paper. It's 8 to 10 pages. I need to check on that because we might have made it shorter, but I'm not entirely sure what we did the last few weeks when we did edits. So I will check on that. And then there's a third paper on gender issues, which is kind of fun to write. And then the final paper is a paper reflecting on what you learned or changed in the course during the duration of the course. Easy paper to write. It takes the place of a final exam. So there will be no final exam in this course. Instead, writing, 65% of your grade will be writing. And you will need to know Modern Language Association style. There are tutorials on that. I will go over it with you. I did not require any books for anybody this 7 weeks. They're all going to be in the course, and I'm going to put a chapter in on modern language association style as soon as I spool up this video. I will also put in a paper called an MLA template for modern language association style template. And you could type right into it, and it gives you the format, the correct margins, 1 inch from all sides, and a place to put the header, and then the title of your paper. They should always have a title. Paper 1, not a good title. It doesn't make the reader want to read it, and sometimes students get mixed up and they'll say paper 2 for paper 1. So you need something descriptive, and I'll talk more about that. So the getting to know you discussion board is fairly easy. You just need to write a letter, a few paragraphs, introducing yourself to me formally, the way you would talk to a supervisor, manager, boss, professor. And so it would have dear, or good afternoon, professor, and the person's name, and then a few paragraphs. It describes what you need to address, just to let people know a little bit about you, where you're from, where you're taking the course from, what your favorite hobbies are, or what you are like as a writer. So it's a brief letter that you write to me. That's the first part of the assignment. Second part of the assignment is writing a letter in informal style. Bring it down a notch and talk like you would be talking to your friends, because you will be talking to students and peers in the class, and address them as if they were friends. So that it just shows that you understand the difference between formal and informal. And you have to have sign your name, peace out, if you're talking to a friend in your name, or whatever you want to write. I know that's old-fashioned now. So the other assignment that people are asking about is junk mail rhetoric. And you will need to create a letter. We don't get a lot of junk mail anymore, because social media has pretty much taken over that. So what you would need to do is create a letter using color. Blue is soothing, and this is from Caldwell Dental, Creating Beautiful Smiles. And the white is kind of clean, makes you think of clean white teeth, and the blue is always refreshing. It almost looks like a toothpaste, doesn't it? Toothpaste ad. There's the greeting, to whom it may concern. Not great. It's like, well, it doesn't concern me. So you should try to hone in on who you want to sell your product to. And what this is going to be selling a product or a service. And you're not really selling anything, but you could sell it to your fellow students by using language that appeals to them. For example, if you're selling motorcycle insurance, hey, motorcycle lovers, enthusiasts, whatever. So try to appeal to the audience. This will be graded on how you appeal to the audience and how well you sell your product, how well you use color type. I do not recommend yellow backgrounds ever, and it's really hard on the eyes. Yellow typeface is not great either. Some can be difficult to read unless it's on a black background. So there is a rhetoric, a visual persuasion, if you will, in usage of colors. Typeface, you may have something in a different color typeface to make it stand out, 2 for the price of 1. You can make up a product. If you're going to use images, you have to take your own photo and create your own collage image, whatever you want to do, have fun with it. You cannot take an image off the internet. It's copyright infringement unless you get it from free images, and then you have to have a citation where you got the image underneath the image. So it's attributed to the person and it's not stealing. And it's a hard thing to realize in this world where we copy and share everything all over social media, even Facebook. So you would have to have a greeting. It would be letter style, not a flyer, not some images and some type. No, it's got to be in a letter format. So you got to create your company name and have a greeting to whom it may concern, and is so important. Oh, it's unimpersonal. Impersonal. I don't like it. And this was for my doctor, a dentist who's been my dentist for 20 years. He's retiring, and we're like family. And I got a form letter that he sent out to everybody, so I didn't have to say anybody's names. Like, that would take up too much time. So he's announcing he's retiring, which is kind of emotional for my kids because he's been their dentist forever, and it's like it's the only dentist I ever had. And then there's sincerely. So you have a letter format in paragraphs, and then you have your sign off. So that is the junk mail letter. First, you will need to read about rhetoric. This is 2 units in 1 for the first week. It's reading about rhetoric and modern language association style. And I will do that in the next video since this is going long. But I'm trying to get you to jump in and get started, because some of these little teeny assignments you can do quickly, and don't wait, especially if you want to take some of the holiday weekend. So I moved down the date. It'll be in your grade book showing that the junk mail letter is due later than it is on the task schedule. So follow your grade book, and I will keep you posted when I extend dates. I'm trying to do that, so since it's a holiday weekend and there's all these assignments, I'm trying to put a day or so between them. I already have one student in the class that's finished 4 assignments. So what you're motivated to do, don't sweat it, just get going. And I will see you in the next video.